Hey there, it's Phil McGarvey. I just wanted to let you know I just had a great experience recently rereading one of my favorite books, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, which is a wonderful story about a particular seagull, Jonathan, who dared to go against the mores or the customs or the beliefs of the rest of the flock. He dedicated his whole life and his whole energy to wanting to learn to fly and seriously flies. He wanted to fly higher and faster than any of the other gulls in his flock. And so he kept practicing and practicing, and soon he became so good at it that actually he wound up embarrassing the rest of the flock, and they got together as a group. And what they did was oust him from the flock so that he became kind of a persona non grata, as it were. But he didn't let this bother him, and I wanted to read a couple of passages out of here. One is that he realized that there's a reason to life. We can lift ourselves out of ignorance. We can find ourselves as creatures of excellence and intelligence and skill. We can be free. We can learn to fly. So Jonathan kept flying and kept practicing for years, and then apparently became old enough that he wound up going to gull heaven, as it were. And so we see that in the middle of the book, when he's in gull heaven, he has yet some other insights, and he learns to fly even faster and higher. He decides, though, that he wants to return to Earth to teach kind of entrepreneurial or individual gulls, as it were, how to fly as well. And based on the insight that he had, he says, break the chains of your thought, and you can break the chains of your body as well. So obviously, this is a work all about mindset and about the individual human spirit. And at the end of the book, what the author conveys through Jonathan is that it is right for a gull to fly, that freedom is the very nature of his being, that whatever stands against that freedom must be set aside, be it ritual or superstition or limitation in any form. The only true law is that which leads to freedom, Jonathan said. There is no other. I just find this totally inspiring to think of myself as a gull and flying, and then not being restricted by the belief systems of the flock. So in my home-based business, that's the way I've chosen to approach it, and I would invite you to do the same thing. So do you want to come and fly with me? If so, let's fly together on this journey. Let's join Empower Network if you're not already on my team. And if you are, let's do what we have to do so that we can all fly together and be free.